Cornroast 2025 championships. Finals everyone was waiting for. Landon versus Chandler. Chandler high deep to the back line. Playing with Evan Solomon and Zach Solomon. Versus Landon, Brandon Schmidt, and Clay Martinson. Exchanging swings early. But Landon's had missed just a foot long. 1-2 at the side out. Zach Solomon's turned back at the line. The noodle arm. You know he's dangerous from the line. Schmidt cut it short, taking out the option. Evan flick it all the way back. Too much heat to handle. Heavy swing to the angle. We're switching sides here. 4-3 at the first switch. Clay over his shoulder. And a mishandle from Chandler. He got the serve. Perfectly handled from the service line with the scud. Gets the shot into his lap and then shanked it. Clay another good pass. Brandon not quite able to poke save with aggression and a slip. He's going to score it anyways. What a break for the far side. Passed over to the right. Evan looking over his shoulder. Oh, you watch this one back. Just an interesting block move. Landon loading up. Not going with the double block. Drops again to the middle of the court. And just gets lunch packed for him. Right into the face. Unable to handle the heat. Brandon. Top spin short again, but into the tape this time. Chandler gets the mishandle from Clay. Who's going to swing? Clay free ball option. Chandler flicking it all the way back to Zach the lefty. The OT touched by Landon. Landon into the angle. Watch this one back. I'm going to talk a little trash here. Dude, you're so lucky. You didn't even realize it. Let's watch this one. First, the free ball swing. And the block touch from Landon. And then watch his transition. And I'm telling him, how does he get this through? 100% luck on the wet ball. Slippy right through the arms. We're switching sides here. 7-7 apiece. Chandler, no looky cookie down the line. That is steep. Evan back with an advantage. 8-7. Clay, perfect pass. Loading up his Chandler. Landed a full approach. Oh my, watch that swing. Just so physical. High, deep scud. Blocks taking up no space on that type of swing. Try to set your defense as best as possible. It's not going to matter too often. Out of system, rolling off his act. Stuck by Brandon. Landon out of system. Stab by North. Will he get a swing? Perfect set, but he misses it wide. And the lead has swapped. 9-8. Clay, scud ball, handled by Evan. Brandon had dropped as a digger. And a swing for Evan for the score. Sidewinder for Zach. Loading up his Chandler, snuck down the line by Clay and it's stuck. Get a swing to the back line. Full approach now. Load up. No doubter down the line for Landon. The serve. Perfect pass from Clay. Watch this stick off the tape. Stab, stab. Could have gone left. He went for the jumbo with the right hand. And you know what? I felt so good about this block move. I know with how his body was contorted, I separate that left out just a little bit. I go, his wingspan's just way bigger than mine. No doubt down the line. Tight ball set. No doubter into the sharp angle from North. Still chasing one. Pass tight. Slammed to the floor by Zach. We're switching sides here. 11-10 on the overpass. Into the seam. Well handled by Landon. Now looking over his shoulder. No doubt he threw the field goal. A field goal nutmeg. 11-11. Back at the line is Landon. Perfect pack from Zach. Noodle swing from Zach. Dug by Brandon. Landed out of system. Dug by Evan. Can we get a swing from off the court? Rolls one up. Fighting over it. High six roll shot. Essentially a free ball. Mishandle, but Landon's going to set. Clay just a foot out of bounds. A huge hitting error just to save the break point. Zach with the stick. Evan's going to take the second. Roll it back to Zach. Through the tape. What a fortunate break. It's a combination of just the peskiness on defense and the aggressive setting and swinging that you create your own fortune. Clay back at even. Uncompetitive into the net. See the block goes up. Clay, what a stick. Fights off the ace. Load up. Another stick from Evan. And And he watches it fall. No way. Oh, tragic. First the stick from Clay. What a pass. Dropping deep into the angle is Evan. Landon easily could have played it. Just thought it was out of bounds. 15-12 now. Double block onto Clay. Oh, and what a cutty swing. You know, we talked about it. How we didn't like to block twice. Or double block there. But it's just so good from Clay. Stuck by Brandon. Landon's a swing in transition. Gator from Zach. And there's the aggressive play. You're waiting for Landon to just be fully aggressive and put the game on his terms. Now 14-15. Just one. And the thumb down angle from Zach, saving kind of the tight pass. Chandler takes his chance, trying to sneak one down Landon's line. Nuh-uh, that's a mistake. What a perfect pass, and no doubter swing from Clay. Heavy swing from Landon. Again over at Zach, off the fingertips. Gonna keep the 2-point advantage. The encouragement from Landon, thinking they can still do it. 15-16 now. Clay into the seam. Well handled by Evan. Over the shoulder. Oh, and the physical swing. You can see the frustration from Brandon. He thought this set was tight enough that this was his chance for the point. And he had the read into the angle. Just keeping it into 6 when you're in trouble. Got the deflection off the edge. Now out of system. Landon into the lap of Evan. Coming in with the slide. North scoring it in transition. We got 19-16. Now the danger zone. Forcing it back to Landon. It's the recycle, but no one's there to cover. 20-16. Chance for the win. And a no-doubt race for Zach. 21-16. Run away with set 1. Goes Solomon North. Evan to start off set 2. Perfect seam serve. Clay handles it to fight off the ace. Over dig. Free ball. Where will Brandon go? One blocker setup. Just too physical over the top. Watch this one back. You know, I thought I had the perfect read and took a big move with a good jump, but just relatively against someone with as much reach and springs as Landon, it's just not going to make much of a difference. And Evan had the perfect lineup too. Tight pass. Zach forces it and a waffle out of bounds with a touch off the block. 1-1 for a scuddy serve from Zach. And a lineup down the line. Block from North. Come back to the huddle. Somebody's been watching film. And a scud ball ace from Zach. I come back saying, you know what? I don't think Brandon can handle that ball. I don't know who can on the planet. It's just a perfect scud from Zach. Clay back to serve. Low pass from North. Says he's in. Solomon set over from Clay. 2 option. Where will he go? Back to Zach. No doubter down the line. Just a physical swing. You can hear me there. It's not a noodle arm anymore. The dude has a cannon. Over dig. Landon's going to play it this time. Over the top for the score. You can see my feedback afterwards. I didn't really love running up. I'm not able to load up and get the same type of block move. And Landon with just 2 confident over the top swings. Sidewinder from Zach. Slippy. Landon still puts up a nugget. Block from North. Full dive down the line. Zach again. Scud missile to a seam. Fought off of an ace. Can they get a swing? No. Now they fight over it. Oh my goodness, and they score it. Just kind of a miscommunication. Who's taking second? Perfect pass from Evan. Flick it back to him. Where will he go? Over the top. Not able to get deep enough as Landon. North's turn. Back at the service line. Float serve. Perfect pass from Clay. Scud. He tries to go thumb down with the sharp angle. Well read by Zach with that left paw for the block point. 9-5. Over the top for Landon. Let's see. Just bad serve. Don't overreact, defense. When you put a roll shot right on Clay, ace serve for Evan. But as I was saying, you put a roll shot on Clay, you can't overreact when Landon gets a no-doubter swing. It's not necessarily wrong defense. Perfect pass from Evan. Into 6 for the score. Had to cut this one back. Brandon had angle all over it. But we watch it back. This is the dangerous type of approach from where I took off to where I landed. When you're 6'0", undersized at left side, you cannot broad jump and consistently get away with it like that. but a perfect swing. 9-12 at the switch, and the serve went under the porch here. A slight delay. Now Clay with the service line. Down the line, stuck by Clay. Brandon sneaks it down the line. 10-12. Can this be a source of momentum for him? High jam from Zach. Can they get a swing? Toss it up about 8 feet off to the fingertips for the score for Zach. Another float serve ball. Now mishandled. Over to Landon. Can fully load up, but once again, just over the top, no doubt. You can watch this one back. Both the range that Landon can swing with and the jam of the finger on Evan here. Just not taking up enough space on someone as physical as that. Still got the advantage though. 11-13. Float serve. Perfect pass. Evan into 6 for the score. 14-11. Can they run away with it? Just a foot out of bounds long. Whose turn is it now? Landon. Perfect pass from Evan. Chop into the block for the score is North. A huge side out there to get the big lefty off the service line. Tight pass. Perfect handle from Brandon. Big block from North. 15-12. And the trash talk there. Who's your daddy? 16-12. Ball rolls right under Zach's feet. We're going to replay this one. After the pass went all the way to the left sideline. 16-12 again. Just a foot out of bounds long. Almost a sidewinder for the ace. North's turn. 17-13. Perfect pass from Clay. Again, just fighting off aces. Brandon floats her. Perfect pass from Evan. Calls wide. Oh no. Set way inside. Oh, and they get it. A break there in transition. 18-14. Evan. Back to Landon. Get the read. Tripling up on the angle. Dug by Zach. Kenny rolling up. 35 feet off. Put it nice and tight. With the righty score goes Zach. What a defensive point. Boys just laughing it off. Just making plays left and right in transition. 15-19. Last hope for Landon. Perfect pass from Evan. You got to get him off the service line. And a big swing over the top from North. 20-15. No sky ball from the kid. Scud ball instead. Pass tight. Clay's going to get a free ball. Where will he go? Two options here for the win. Zach Solomon, no doubter. 21-15. Run away with the title. And there's your Cornroast champions. Solomon North, snagging it from Schmidt, Krause, Martinson. What a win. Hey!